It seems like Cho's gonna be running the tank position here. The Cho who wants to dive into the back line. If Cho mistimes it just a little bit, and he gets knocked back, or he gets bursted, or he gets stunned, that's already one big playmaker gone from Alter Ego, because that Cho is going to be a really big, important pick for them to actually make the plays that they want to make.
Now, game one in this best of three series between Alter Ego and EVOS Legends is about to begin. Now, you mentioned it earlier.
Oh, not a tank Cho, sorry.
You mentioned it early on. Cho is I guess the primary playmaker here for the side of Alter Ego. That's something we have to look forward to compared to what EVOS Legends has. They have a lot of playmaking capabilities, especially with the Khalid, especially with Luminaire on that Valier, and as well as that Yu Zhong. A lot of CCs.
Yeah, and you see here Leo Murphy just doing what he has to do to disrupt the flow of the jungling for EVOS Indonesia. EVOS Legends, considering how they're also going for an invade here, Nomad.
Yeah, LJ low on HP. Murphy, however, in the brush, might just survive. LJ forced back. Just a smidgen of health left for him, but we're not going to be seeing any first bloods just yet.
Yeah, and this is a classic 1-3-1 as we're actually seeing the Selly Boy Claude not going into the gold lane, that's going into the jungle. So you're going to have a 1-3-1 escortation with the Ahmad Cho going off into the side where Yuzong is into the bottom lane in the XP lane, and then it's going to be the Angelo versus Tom's fighting it out into the gold.
Yeah, I like how...
no, sorry, I flipped that.
I like how... there's the first blood. I like how they actually lane the Yuzong against the Cho. More often than not, Yu Zhong is going to come out on top of that fight as LJ tries to deter Celeboy from securing his orange buff for himself.
Yeah, and now as we see here, both teams just trying to feel it out, but Alter Ego already opening it up. So Alter Ego are going to be looking to apply the pressure just a little bit more in another lane, knowing that they have a small advantage here with 65 seconds away from the turtle. They might look to make another play here, but they have to be careful. EVOS Legends might just sacrifice the turtle to go for a turret push in another lane.
Yep, if we're just going to be playing it chill, says Alter Ego. Don't want to give away any other easy kills here as LJ gets spotted out in the brush. Chooses to keep fighting. LJ forced back here, forces out the blazing duet from Celeboy. But here comes one. Here comes Angela going for the heart guard. Assist galore for EVOS Indonesia.
We're not going to sacrifice a turtle for a turret. We're going to try to get a good position in the turtle here as EVOS Legends responds with the second kill of the game. So now because of when that kill happened, EVOS Legends has a small lead here, actually teeter-tottering between Alter Ego and EVOS Legends. So that's going to be the story we're going to be seeing up until someone gets another, potentially an objective steal or a kill. But as we're seeing, the classic Indonesia playstyle where you have the laners just holding down lane because they want to give as much room for the junglers as much as possible, and in the bottom, Ahmad spots out damage.
Yeah, Ahmad might have bitten more than he can chew, but Leo Murphy is in the side brush over the top, manages to survive with the Shunpo and the Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah, no. So no one is going to be going for that turtle just yet. They want to win a lane, potentially get a deeper push into the mid or the top. As we're seeing EVOS Legends making a big move here. Luminaire already popped really low, trying to get away. Juan going really low as well. That's going to be the carry for EVOS Legends. Gone. One down already. Making a 1-for-1, 2-for-1. Alter Ego are in the lead. LJ with a hard guard on him, trying to get away. Ahmad, Leo Murphy, and Pai going for the chase. EVOS Legends might have just played a really wrong card there, played a wrong hand as Alter Ego now secure for the first turtle of the game.
And that was a bit of a wrong fight for EVOS. They could have disengaged themselves and tried to minimize the losses for themselves. I mean, yeah, it was only a 1 or 2, so only at least 1 hits for the side of EVOS, but at the end of that fight, they managed to secure the turtle, and that might potentially be a turret as a trade as the bottom lane. Anti-Mage and Leo Murphy gets joined up by Luminaire. It's a 2-for-1 gank here. Ahmad, low on HP, manages to survive.
And now Alter Ego, they don't really need to make that much big of a play as they have a small lead already here. They can just continue doing what they're doing, which is continue just shoving the waves a little bit, control the waves in each lane here, continue to give Selly Boy a little bit more room. He already has 1 death under his bag, so if they start to decide to force more fights here, that could be really detrimental to what they want to achieve. just continue shoving the lanes, give Selly Boy a little bit more time. That's what we know what marksmen need, what marksman carry need.
Meanwhile, top lane, Angela's down. This is an opening for Alter Ego to really start forcing fights. Angela, no heart guard available for themselves as the Tempest Ablaze on the bottom lane, gonna try to secure the kill, but that is currently a 1-for-1 trade. Anti-Mage low on HP, Selly Boy with a blazing duet, gets cancelled out, BMI's out of there, but here comes Udil in the back lines, pushes everybody to low HP, Luminaire goes down, Anti-Mage will be able to escape that fight.
Oh, Udil almost catching out Anti-Mage there, but Anti-Mage was able to recall away. Great rotation coming in from Udil, seeing that, okay, I might have gotten a little bit too late, but at least I could get something out of it. Alter Ego now have broken the first turret of the game. Leo Murphy's just standing there. I don't know if he's just trying to bait out Rekt, or he's just really confident. You're not gonna take me down. I'm just gonna run or shrub and heal up.
Yeah, just hit me with your best shot. This is the way the song goes. As mid lane, EVOS looking for a retribution of the fight earlier on. LJ already committed the Raging Sandstorm, not finding anybody out there. 3 versus 2 in the mid lane for the Turtle. Murphy trying to zone everybody out here. Pai secures the crab goal for himself. And they're doing a good job in zoning out EVOS here.
I am starting to believe that Leo Murphy may be Filipino or have a bit of Filipino blood in him, because that's what we love to do here, just recalling in your face. But LG just taking a lot of damage in his face right now.
Selly Boy just stealing away the attack speed from LJ. Here comes the Black Dragon form, catching Leo Murphy. Leo Murphy not going to be able to escape for now. Flickers out. Anti-Mage goes in with a Tempest of Blades. Not fitting any... comes in with a Heart Guard onto Wan, who goes for the Tempest of Blades, as they start pushing over the bottom side, potentially securing this turret as well.
Now that play by EVOS Legends was a bit of a panic play, something that, okay, we need to make something happen already. Alter Ego are starting to run away from us, and it was able to work. Good thought to put in the Heart Guard onto the Yuzong. Usually you'd wait for the Ling to come in, put the Heart Guard on there so that it's extra damage, but in that situation, they needed results at that moment. So good job there for Rekt going onto Anti-Mage with a Heart Guard.
Let's look at the bigger picture here. Alter Ego manages to secure 2 turrets, or potentially 3 over at the bottom lane, as there is a bit of a scuffle there for the turret control. And securing all the tier 1 turrets really manages to open up the map as a fight breaks out in the bottom lane. There goes the Tempest of Blaze earlier on. Leo Murphy low on HP, gets forced back by the Searing Torrent. Pai and Leo Murphy wants to go for the kill. Udil in the back lines will be able to take down Luminaire as off screen. Another one goes down. Another one bites the dust. Alter Ego secures the turret, secures 4 kills, just the Ling left alive, and they are pushing on over towards the top side of Tings.
And you're seeing what Alter Ego love to do and what they were known really well for MPL Indonesia Season 6, their mid to side approach to playing the game. They have a strong tandem in Leo Murphy and Udil, and they have strong side laners as well. Their mid, you know, they are going to be able to lock that down. They're going to be able to rotate, while Udil may come in late, but, you know, a wizard is never late. He always arrives when expected. That's what Udil has been this entire game. 3-1-3 as the cleanup crew for Alter Ego. But as we reach this point, Alter Ego are just amping up the aggression, knowing that they have a 4-turret lead over EVOS Legends, as there's another kill from Ahmad now. 3-0-1 with High and Ride, taking out Rekt Angela.
And that has been the story here for Alter Ego so far this entire game. Securing the kill onto Rekt really stops EVOS ID from really going for big team fights. As I say that, big team fights are happening right now. 1-for-1 trade over the topside jungle. Anti-Mage is going to go down. Selly Boy committed the blazing duet there. As over the back end side of things, Ling Wan just trying to get a little bit of the minions as the mid lane is being threatened out here. Raging Sandstorm committed. Rekt gets wrecked himself. LJ, no means of escape. 1-1 rejoins. Tempest of Blades knocks Pai up, but still not a lot of HP left alive for EVOS.
And the double core setup for Alter Ego is working like an absolute dream right now. Selly Boy, after getting taken out early in the game, really was just not disrupted at all by EVOS Legends. They were able to get another kill onto him, but it didn't disrupt his farm. He was just able to farm up. The space being created by Ahmad, continuing to split push, and just opened up the map so much for Selly Boy that a lot of the time it was just 4 versus 5, or it was a 4-man rotation coming in from Alter Ego, and Selly Boy was just enjoying his time. Now at this point, with this deficit that we have here, EVOS Legends really have to play this carefully, because I don't see them winning a team fight that Alter Ego starts off like this. Juan taking so much damage. Tempest of Blades already getting committed here. Juan has to get away as LJ is just eating up the damage that Leo Murphy and Selly Boy can throw. BMI in, or actually he just goes in right now with that forward blink as Selly Boy. Look at how far back EVOS Legends has to go back. Powerful Order Brilliance committed already. I wonder how many stacks Selly Boy has. He could go in here with a Blazing Duet, but he does not. Leo Murphy, 3-1-3 right now. Picking up that Oracle. He has been a thorn in the side of EVOS Legends. They cannot seem to take him down, but they get to take down that time. But here comes the damage. The Blazing Duet. Oh no, that's a big miscalculation coming in from Alter Ego. They thought that they had a big wombo combo coming in, but EVOS Legends positions themselves well enough and were able to get the stun well enough to stop this Alter Ego Tide coming in. And look at the Tide already crashing onto the base a little bit. EVOS Legends can breathe a little bit easier right now, but I feel like that was just a little mistake with not that many consequences for Alter Ego.
1 turret down on the side of EVOS Indonesia. Alter Ego took down 9 all turrets. It's a matter of the macro game here for Alter Ego. They go for fights. They make sure that EVOS does not group together as a 5-man squad. They always force out fights whenever there's a straggler caught up in the top lane or in the mid lane, while they just secure objectives left and right. They secured all the turtles themselves. Lord might potentially be the next one in line for Alter Ego. And we have yet to see what the development is going to be for EVOS here in this fight.
And Alter Ego just played this game so well, pressuring Rekt early on, knowing that that seems to be the weakest side that EVOS Legends has, so let's just do our best to disrupt that. They were even able to disrupt the mid of Luminaire, so this is how we find ourselves now. Rekt, even though with the hard guard onto whoever, won't be able to do as much damage as he wants. Again, he lost lane control to the Cho, who, because knowing of the fact that Angelo from time to time will use the hard guard to go into another part of the map, Cho really just did his job here. Ahmad just said, you know, I'm going to focus on lane and pushing, and that's how we're going to win this.
Yeah, as Udil falls down, Juan finally showing a little bit of damage after picking up the Demon Hunter sword for himself earlier on. But he is going to play it safe. Lord is very crucial here for EVOS. At the same time, they need to have somebody with good wave clear to defend the base, not the vase. As Hilda and Cho are leaning towards pushing the top side of things over the top lane.
And this is an Ahmad with a lot of physical and armor pen right now. So the front line of EVOS Legends actually cannot, how do I say this? They can't underestimate the damage that Cho can bring out.
They catch Ahmad, but Cho managed to survive. They're committing a lot of resources here, but they managed to take him out. Murphy might get caught. He does get caught, force the flicker out himself. And they're committing a lot of bodies here just to take down 2 members on the side of Alter Ego. But that's all said and done. It's Selly Boy starting up the Lord, but they're forced to fall back because it is a 5v3 fight.
Now, Alter Ego could have responded there and just potentially end the game and mess up EVOS Legends for going all out on Leo Murphy, but the small adjustment of LJ going into the mid lane to clear waves and to honestly just show himself stopped Alter Ego from going into the response, or for going to response and help out Leo Murphy, and that's how EVOS Legends was able to go out with the kill and potentially not losing their lives.
Yeah, endless battle. Queen's Wings, Demon Hunter sword here for Ling, slowly but surely becoming a threat himself. But we have yet to see if the Lord's going to be secured. Pi in the back line is going to try to steal this away from them, but it's going to be secured by EVOS as the Searing Torrent does catch 2. Here comes the hard guard onto Anti-Mage. Tempest of Blades once again committed. HPs are low. Bodies are hitting the floor. EVOS forced back even though they secured the Lord. Alter Ego looks like they want to end this right here, right now, but not a lot of tankiness left for the Alter Ego squad.
Now, good job there for Leo Murphy spotting out the possibility that Juan would have gone for Selly Boy. He already saw the Ling flying away. It seems like Leo Murphy was just like inches away from continuing to push forward. As we look at the highlights here, great Lord take by EVOS Legends. Once again, the Heart Guard onto the Anti-Mage Yu Zhong. Ahmad here, Selly Boy untouched, was not able to get a full Blazing Duet as much as he wanted here, but the little play I was talking about actually didn't get shown there. No love for the tanks, but that was just played really well well by Alter Ego and EVOS Legends.
Yeah, and slowly but surely EVOS is climbing back. Ling Wan is pushing on towards the bottom lane. Secures finally the tier 1 turret over the bottom lane. And they're adding a lot of pressure over the side of Alter Ego. This is what EVOS wants to do. They don't want them to go past the river. They want all the lanes to be colored in red.
And now for Alter Ego, it is easy to think that you'd want to commit a little bit more bodies towards one lane, but they decide to go for the full lane defense, knowing that the control that they worked so hard for here and that they still have up until EVOS Legends breaks a third tower. They cannot give that up, so they decide to say, you know what, let's just make sure all our lanes are still covered. And no, Juan's in a bad position here.
Yeah, over at the top lane, they were eyeing out LJ. They actually managed to take down Wreck there. One low on HP, 1 HP in a dream. The Searing Torrents keeps him in bay. At bay, I mean, at Celeboy in the back lanes, looking for one. But is that really necessary? He's going to pay the price for that. Black Dragon form to deter any further kills onto one. Leo Murphy and Luminaire doing their job, keeping one alive.
LJ forced to defend, couldn't help them there, but EVOS Legends comes out with a pretty considerable win, actually, able to take it down Ahmad and Celeboy. Alter Ego couldn't go in there for the punishing. Now, as we're extending towards the game, Rekt is getting a bit more items, and the frontliners of EVOS Legends are getting a little bit tankier. So now Alter Ego is starting to show that, yeah, we're sort of having a hard time here. Their front line is just really strong. Although they do have a good front line themselves, the extra sustain coming in from the Angela is finally making itself felt, or I think for the past few engages has been making itself felt, and that could be the X factor here for EVOS Legends to win this game. But don't forget, they have no towers left.
Yeah, and I like how Alter Ego wants to secure a kill onto that Angela before they even bother going for a fight against EVOS. We saw that earlier on in the top in the river while the bottom lane was being pushed out by the rest of EVOS. There was a running Angela in the river. Hilda saw that opportunity. I'm gonna gank you. I'm gonna make sure you go back to your base, and go back to your base did happen. But EVOS managed to outlive that entire clash.
Looking at the positioning right now, though, if Alter Ego pushes a little bit forward, closer into the... Or if EVOS Legends pushes a little bit closer into the jungle side of Alter Ego, this could be really bad, but it evens out. So it's a reset for both teams. However, Leo Murphy might get caught out here. And what I like about the positioning of EVOS Legends right now is the positioning of Rekt. Seeing that he's starting to feel the importance that he has in this lineup, in this matchup. He's placing himself so far back. Well, of course, knowing that he can just go in with the Heart Guard. So good on Rekt, deciding to just help shove out the lanes a little bit if it gets pushed a little bit too close to the side of EVOS Legends, knowing that he'll be able to respond fast enough if there is a team fight.
5 seconds left before the Lord comes up. Yeah, I counted wrong. I mean,
that was a fast count.
I mean that's the reason why we're shoutcasters and not math professors. But yeah, the Lord is up. Is another crucial objective here that AE wants. Alter Ego wants this. They don't want to give it to EVOS. The moment that EVOS secures the Lord, it's at least an inhibitor turret or two for themselves.
Alter Ego, they know that they have a lot of damage and they just want a good setup here and make EVOS Legends force EVOS Legends to make a mistake here. Celeboy, though, oh, you gotta be careful, Celeboy. I don't know, he has a BM. He'll be able to get away from that. So when looking at the damage, Alter Ego, they have the Lunox, they have the Claude, they have enough tools to burn down the inherent sustainability and tankiness of the EVOS Legends squad. But with the Heart Guard in effect here, that could be what saves the game for EVOS Legends, considering that in terms of damage output, really, compared to what Alter Ego has, it's not even close.
Yeah, Lord finally being started out by EVOS. Alter Ego wants to try to seal this away. Leo Murphy moving all across to the back lines just to try to divert the attention, but EVOS ID, they're turning around. Defensive Blades committed, catches 2, goes for the Order of Brilliance, not dishing out a lot of damage, as well as the Blazing Duet catches a lot. HPs are low. Leo Murphy, all the immortalities are being popped right now in this team fight. And Luminaire is low, being chased down. Searing Torrents, not enough. BMI's out of there. Rex takes down the Thumbs. Rex gets singled down by Celeboy.
He still has immortality.
He still has immortality. One goes down. Udil takes down Wan. And now the Lord is reset. EVOS needs to reset because Cho is knocking on the door. Ahmad wants to end this himself. Yu Zhong will be challenging him for that position. Luminaire pushing back Leo Murphy, and he needs to back off himself. But this is a 4-4-2 fight, potentially wanting to end this. Ultra Ego just focusing on minions, blazing the wedge just to clear out the minion waves themselves.
No, he gets stunned.
And he gets stunned. He gets to BMI out of there, manages to stay safe. Anti-Mage will help out in clearing the waves, and EVOS manages to defend this.
I feel like I just felt Selly Boy breathe the biggest sigh of relief in his entire life all the way from Indonesia, because, dude, he really was just one hit away from going down. Even a minion hit could have taken him down at that moment, but just was quick enough to hit that BMI, to go all the way back to mid lane outside of the base of EVOS Legends. Keep the dream alive here for Alter Ego. Now, this just goes to show, because of the lead that Alter Ego has, how much work EVOS Legends need to do just to potentially win this game, because Alter Ego can definitely make EVOS Legends pay if they cannot take down Selly Boy fast enough. Yes, they were able to take down the rest of Alter Ego, but if Selly Boy is alive, look at him. He's just soloing the Lord. Udil's just honestly just poking it just to expedite the process. Selly Boy, that needs to be priority target number 1 for EVOS Legends right now.
And the Lord will march on over towards the mid lane. And EVOS, because of that Lord take by Alter Ego, might just be at the brink of losing this, depending on if EVOS manages to push all the lanes towards the side of Alter Ego. Paint the town red, that's what they want to do. But they have been read like a book by Alter Ego. They're positioning themselves all throughout the map just to cut the waves from coming in.
Yeah, and to make sure that the waves aren't delayed any more than they have to. This is going to be a big play for EVOS Legends, and actually a big scramble for them because of how much presence there is around the map for Alter Ego. EVOS Legends play this wrong, game over, play this right, potentially win the game for themselves and make a comeback.
Potentially win. Murphy doing what they can to push everybody away from the Lord. Lord is very crucial in this potential and game-winning moment.
Pushing all the waves are crashing in.
Yeah, all the waves are crashing in. EVOS, they don't have good wave clear here for themselves. They're going to have to push everybody back. Luminaire already have HP 1. Gets a brunt of the damage from the Lord. Ahmad forced to go and use the G Kundo. The Lord is already knocking on the door, and game number 1 is going to go to Alter Ego. Much deserved victory.
Hard fought for the second placers of MPL Indonesia Season 6, and with a statement against a team hyped up, against a team placed above them in power rankings, EVOS Legends. Alter Ego says, we've done this for an entire season. It's the exact same team. We were the second placers. We don't care who you are. We don't care if you got world champions. We're Alter Ego. And they made a big statement with just, honestly, man, breaking all the towers of EVOS Legends before EVOS Legends could even break tier 2s. For the side of Alter Ego, and they really just played like the better, well-oiled machine here compared to the newer EVOS Legends.
Yeah, and it might just be a throwback to how things were during their their playoffs, I mean, where they will show that they might just have a rematch against RRQ if they